Today we're diving into an emerging twist in global geopolitics, where peace diplomacy and immigration policy collide. We'll break down how many nations that have signed on to Donald Trump's controversial Board of Peace also appear on the U.S. list of countries whose immigrant visas are currently paused. This is your clear, concise explainer you won't find anywhere else. First, let's explain the two lists at the center of this story. In January 2026 at the World Economic Forum in Davos, former U.S. President Donald Trump unveiled a new initiative called the Board of Peace, a global panel of nations intended to mediate conflicts, starting with Gaza and potentially expanding worldwide. Trump himself serves as chairman, and the board has invited dozens of countries to participate. So far, around 22 countries have publicly accepted invitations and a few more are in negotiations. Here are some of them: Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Egypt, Jordan, Pakistan, Qatar, United Arab Emirates, Armenia, Azerbaijan, Kazakhstan, Kosovo, Morocco, Indonesia, Vietnam, and several others. But many Western powers including France, the UK, Sweden, and Norway have declined to join. Meanwhile, on the immigration front, the U.S. State Department announced that immigrant visa issuance is paused for nationals of 75 countries effective January 21, 2026, part of a policy review focused on stricter vetting and so-called public charge concerns. This affects people applying for permanent U.S. residency, green cards, at U.S. embassies abroad, but does not cancel existing visas already issued. The full list reads like a global roll call, spanning every region, from Afghanistan to Uzbekistan. Now the million-dollar question: how many Board of Peace signatories are also on the immigrant visa suspension list? Let's go through the overlap clearly. Armenia. Board of Peace signatory. Visa pause list, immigrant. Processing paused. Azerbaijan. Board of Peace. Visa pause. Belarus. Board of Peace. Visa pause. Egypt. Board of Peace. Visa pause. Jordan. Board of Peace. Visa pause. Kazakhstan. Board of Peace. Visa pause. Kosovo. Board of Peace. Visa pause. Morocco. Board of Peace. Visa pause. Pakistan. Board of Peace. Visa pause. Uzbekistan. Board of Peace. Visa pause. That's at least 10 countries that are on both lists, meaning they've publicly accepted a role in Trump's Board of Peace and their nationals' immigrant visa processing to the United States is temporarily paused. This number could increase slightly depending on future membership confirmations. So what do these overlaps tell us? A few key takeaways. The Board of Peace includes countries from every region: Middle East, Eurasia, Africa, and beyond. The immigrant visa suspension list also spans continents and types of governments, not limited to adversarial states. The overlap highlights an interesting geopolitical reality. Some countries are willing to work with the U.S. on peace initiatives even as broader U.S. immigration policy imposes restrictions on their citizens. In other words, diplomacy and immigration policies can reflect very different strategic interests. If you found this breakdown helpful, smash that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into world affairs, and let us know in the comments, what country surprised you most on these lists. Thanks for watching.